YouTube, it is your boy Ayo Gilly back. I'm finally back with a new video for y'all, man. Look, man, I'm bringing y'all my Kyrie Irving build. This build is my very first build of 2K24, so I just want y'all to know that I will be going over the things that I would change about it now that we're here in Season 2. Okay? With that being said, let's get right into it. I miss you guys. Let's do this. Alright, we're going to get right into this Kyrie Irving build. But please, I would like to ask for a moment if you could please smash that like button. And also, hit the subscribe button, man. I really don't want y'all to miss out on anything that I'm putting out. So please, subscribe and make sure you turn your post notification bell on to all. Alright, so you never miss a video. Alright, with that being said, the hand doesn't matter and the jersey number doesn't matter. Alright. We're going to go point guard. We're going to go 6'4" for the height. The reason why we want to do that is because we want to make sure that we get some block on this build. Now, granted, the next version that I'm going to show you has some things differently. However, I'm going to show you a 6'4" version as well as a 6'3" version. All right. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Weight is going to be 203. Wingspan is going to be 7'1", and we're going to continue. All right. At any moment, you can pause the video so you can, make sure you copy down all the attributes. However, if you want to get some explanation of why I went with some of these things, then you might want to go ahead and wait throughout the video and watch throughout. All right, so we're going to go a 65 close shot. It really doesn't matter too much. However, this does get us the 90 layup. Once we put that all the way up, we get the 65 close shot. The reason why we went with 90 layup is because we really don't need to go OD on the layup. There's no animations higher than 90 at this moment, so you can go to 90. But we did want to make sure we got badges, so we got the Fearless Finisher on gold. That's going to help us make those contact layups. I mean, Kyrie Irving is literally the GOAT at that, so we had to make sure we had that. At least gold, and gold is going to kind of be your fearless, your Hall of Fame. Excuse me, I can't talk. Your Hall of Fame. The reason that is because we want to make sure that we have attributes for other things. So we didn't want to go OD on layup, so we need to save some points. So we just went with gold, and that's perfectly fine. It's going to work how we need because we can shoot. We can do other things. We went with Giant Slayer, Hall of Fame. You need to make sure you have that. It's really easy to obtain, not an issue. Slithery Finisher, we wanted to make sure that we had that, to help us get the best animations possible. I would love to have got this on gold. However, that's perfectly fine on silver because we just need to make sure that we get good animations generally. Hall of Fame Acrobat. I mean, it's Kyrie Irving. He's literally the Acrobat demon. Only person that maybe makes more Acrobat layups than him is Ja Morant. So we want to make sure we have this on Hall of Fame. Bunny, we also got this on gold. This is a really good badge for hop steps to make sure we get the guy a crab behind us and we can hop to the rim and get an easy lay. Float game on Hall of Fame. It is super OP right now, and I foresee that to be the continuance throughout the game. So floaters are going to be nasty. So you have this on Hall of Fame. Pro Touch, I do use my timing, so I do like Hall of Fame Pro Touch on all my builds if I can, but I also can work with gold as well. Scooper, I wanted to have Hall of Fame. I mean, we needed to make sure that we could finish any way possible at the rim, regardless for the fact that we don't have dunk. Alright, Whistle on silver. I would love to have this on gold. However, it's just too costly, so we're just going to skip out of there with that. Aerial Wizard doesn't really matter. We're a layup build. We shouldn't be getting alley-oops, and if we do, it's wide open already anyway, right? So, Spin Cycle, Hall of Fame. Two-step Hall of Fame. Make sure we can spin and lay the ball euro through our way to the rim. Alright, so I went with the 89 mid-range. I really wish that I did the 90. However, I do have other builds that have a little less mid-range and three-pointers combined. So I do like that 88 mid-range at minimum, so I can get space creator and stuff based on my play style. However, for you all, I would think it'd be best to get a 90 mid-range so you can get that dead eye on gold. I personally don't need it. I think my timing is really good. However, I would love to have had that on gold as well. We want an 86 three-pointer, so that way we can get the the Agent 3 on silver. We really wanted that, and then I also really wanted limitless range, at least bronze. Kyrie Irving is not shooting from half court like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry. However, he is a good shooter, but he's mostly a mid-range player in my opinion. But he can definitely shoot a couple shots here and there from limitless, so I wanted to have that. And then the rest of the badges are gold and Hall of Fame, so I wanted to make sure that I had those. Gold to me, like I said, is going to work similar to Hall of Fame, as I don't really need badges over that height for the way that I play. 71 free throws, so I can make some free throws well timed. And now to the playmaking. So normally a Kyrie build would have much more playmaking. However, I'm not a dribble god. I don't care to have the best dribble animations possible according to 2K Labs or 2K Toots or whatever the community is just generally using. I like the animations that I like, and I use my own combinations of moves that I like to use. So 92 is going to give me pretty much everything I wanted, and I really went 92 ball handle for the badges. I really wanted those badges. However, I did quickly learn that these badges on gold really aren't really necessary. However, I'm going to show you that what I mean by that in the 6-3 version. So speed with ball 83, ball handle 92. Let's see, and into the defense, and also I skipped over pass accuracy. Kyrie Irving isn't really a playmaker. He's really just a bucket getter. Let's just be honest. His Uncle Drew, he's going to get you a bucket, and you have to help. So most of the passes Kyrie Irving actually throws are wide open. So an 80 is going to be plenty. There's so many comp guards that are using 63 or like 75. So 80 is going to really be able to get the job done. I really like 80 for this build. But I mean, having more is definitely always a plus. But unfortunately, we hit restricted. All right, so now to the defense. So 55 interior. This 55 interior is really going to help us wall up underneath the paint. A lot of people are using stand and dunk, really high, being that it's OD. However, I wanted to make sure that I can combat that just in case. I wanted to take this build to the twos court. Okay. I went with a 76 perimeter. This is going to give me all the badges on bronze. Like I said, this is to play some defense, not crazy defense, right? So I wanted to make sure that I had a 76 so I can get all the badges on bronze to help me out. I also went with a 72 steel. The reason why is because I get all the badges on bronze again. I wanted to make sure that I was at least well-rounded defensively on that. I did go with the 70 block on this. I do like having that chase down artist on bronze. You only need a 68 in order to get that badge. But I just last year I had a 6'2" and it just couldn't stop 6'9s. So I just wanted something that could help out a little bit better. So I went with the 70. You really don't have to go 70, but. And then 31 defense rebound because I have really no choice on that. Speed, I went with the 78. I focused on acceleration. Being that last year's game, speed really didn't matter too much, especially for a smaller guard. So I went with the 78. But, like I said, there will be an alteration to this build. I went with a 65 strength to ensure that I got clamps. I got the physical handles on silver so I can battle against locks a little bit better on this build. I don't want them pushing me around. And then, of course, fearless finisher on gold. 60 vertical. Went with that just for the chase down on bronze. Alright, and then I went with 96 stamina to help me get that handles for days on gold. I really wanted those, like I said, to have gold badges so I can be all around. Alright, and then once you hit continue, what that gives you is shades of. We're going to get Terry Porter, Trae Young, and CJ McCollum. I'm not really sure who Terry Porter is. However, Trae Young and CJ McCollum is definitely good players, and especially Trae Young. He's really great. So he kind of fits in that realm of where I was going. All right, he comes out to be a shot creating 3-level threat. So like I said, I want to say thank you for looking at the video. However, if you do want that alternate version, we're going to go back. Alright, for the alternate version, we're going to go 6'3". For the weight, we're going to go 6'5". Wait a minute, actually we're going to go 7 foot. For the weight, we're going to go 201 pounds. Alright, so everything's pretty much going to stay the same. What I would do here is I actually would still keep the 90. I would drop this actually to a honestly at 86 so I can keep that killer combos. However, 85 is just perfect, so we can go with that. I also would want the hyperdrive to be up, so I would go up to at least at 82 speed at the moment. We can drop this down. I always like having an 85 speed, so we can drop this down to a 73, which gives us that blow by. All right, keep the strength as a 65, keep the vertical there, and I was actually go a 68, which is the lowest you can go to get chased down. I do have a 68 block on my other builds, especially my John Morant build, and that build gets a lot of blocks still with the 68 block. And this 85 speed helps get that chase, that chase down animation, because I'm much faster with the 85 speed compared to that 78. Alright, also what I would do is I would probably raise this pass accuracy up. So this will be more of a actual playmaking version of this build. I wanted to put the pass accuracy up so it can get those good animations. Also, like I said, I would go with that 90 mid-range. I would go with that, so I can get that dead eye on gold as well. Okay, also a couple of things I would tweak. I have a build with an 89 free throw, so I actually would love to have a 90. It's cheap and it's going to help out that offensive consistency, so that way our offensive tendencies are better. So I will go that route as well. All right. What else would I do? So we're at 97. So if you want blow by, we can probably get it. We're 1 point short, so we can't get the blow by. So what I would actually do is probably lift the steal, so that way we can at least play better on ball defense. So we have a better all around defense that we can play as well. 98. I would definitely go with the standing dunk. Standing dunk's OP. So that way we can definitely get better animations underneath the rim and actually dunk the ball whenever we get underneath the rim. Okay. What that does is that takes us out. Shades of is going to be Terry Porter, Jalen Brunson, which is a much better as far as finisher, as far as dunking. I know he can dunk a little bit. He doesn't normally all the time if he doesn't have to, but he does dunk the ball often. And that comes out to be a diamond 3-level threat. He's also better, in my opinion, a better playmaker as far as just passer, and Trae Young as well, better passer. So I think these are great shades of as well. But that concludes the video. I really want to say thank you for watching the video. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We're starting back on the right foot. Other build videos are coming up, so if you want to see those, go ahead and click those now. Thank you. Have a great day.